So check it out. I have my Shroud of Turin shirt. Don't tell me that's not cool. I was at the Shroud exhibit in San Antonio. It was totally awesome. Okay, listen. Years ago, I longed for solitude, but I was afraid of solitude. And what I began to do, and this is late in my seminary years, early in my priesthood years, is I began to get into solitude and fight the battle. Fight the battle basically with Lady Solitude. They say, Lady Solitude loves to be alone. And as soon as you enter into solitude, she'll push you out unless you learn to enter into solitude, to be still. Okay, I worked at this for many years, and now I'm at a place in my life. I love solitude. I'm at home in solitude. And now I guess I'm at a point in my life now where I want to be at home with hunger. Okay, hunger and thirst. And therefore the fasting, I'm not saying I want to starve myself. I have a buddy, he's written a bunch of books, and I remember asking him, okay, how do you write these books? Like, you've written a bunch of books, and I know it takes a lot of discipline and all that. And he says, I just go to a cabin in the bush, and I fast on juice until the book is done. And I'm like, what? And so the guy would just, go for a couple days and just write and not eat anything, just drink juice. And I remember thinking to myself, like, that is so cool. And again, think to myself, I need to be able to do that. I need to be at home with hunger and thirst. And so that's why I'm doing these. I call them experimental fasts. Experimenting and also instructional fasts, because my little YouTube videos, I just want to kind of blow people's categories, inspire, take things to a whole other level. And I know I'm fumbling. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know what I'm talking about, but that's half the fun, So my point is I have 3 more fasts, instructional and fast to seek self-knowledge, that I want to do. I'm not going to tell you what they are because they're semi-hardcore. But the point is that I think the Lord, He wants us to take these things on. Take on your fear of being alone in silence and solitude. Take on your fear of being hungry and thirsty. As human beings, we have an amazing capacity, but so often we believe lies in our heads that tell us, if you're alone for 3 days, you'll die. Or if you skip lunch, you'll die. That's not true. Our human capacity is amazing. And again, sometimes we just need to explore. We need to test our limits. And when we do, we break through the lies and we confirm to ourselves that we can do more than we realize.